So this is Matrixlord212, and I'm playing the truth. Okay.
What would you do with the money?
I'd start my own cult, dedicated to summoning Cthulhu and bringing about the end of days.
What is your most embarrassing memory?
When I was 6 years old, my parents forced me to attend the birthday party of the girl who lived next door. They fed me copious amounts of candies, cakes, ice cream. I got caught up in such a sugar rush, I actually participated in their games. The worst part was, afterwards, many of these peasants actually thought we were friends.
What is your most controversial or unpopular opinion?
I believe that we should bring back public execution. We're already executing people in 27 states. Why not sell tickets? I know some people really hate the death penalty, but they should love this idea. Executing these prisoners in private only helps the masses not to think about it. Making it public will bring attention to it. And it gives the rest of us something to do.
Yeah.
What is your biggest regret?
That's easy. There are many people I've encountered in my life who I didn't kill, even though they clearly deserved it. And now it's too late. I wouldn't even know where to find them.
Okay.
What is the dumbest thing you ever did?
Play this game.
This rich couple used to pay me to sit for their dog. And one day he died on my watch. So I buried him in the backyard, replaced him with a look-alike from the local pet shop. The couple comes home. The new dog won't stop barking, yapping, nipping. I said he was acting normal during my watch. I got paid and I left. Anyway, he ends up biting one of them. So they put him outside, where he digs up the original, who turns out wasn't as dead as I thought. So they decided they needed to call me, text me dozens of times, asking me why I would bury their dog alive and try and replace him with an evil clone. I figured there was no way explaining my way out of that one, so I didn't reply.
Okay.
What would you do with the money?
Pharmaceutical companies test drugs on puppies and other small animals all the time, then just abandon them when they're done. Someone needs to do something about it. If I win, I plan on using the money to open a rehab center so I can help those poor puppies recover and live normal lives.
What is
Okay.
your most embarrassing memory?
Harry Kim, bro. You and
I
Tuvok,
came
man.
across a small group of people protesting outside a chemical plant, and I got excited and I called all of my friends, and we all joined in to show our support. Chemical plants are always terrible for the environment, so we were more than happy to be a part of the protest. But as it turned out, it wasn't a protest at all. It was a picket line. The plant was temporarily shut down while all the workers were on strike, and all of us extra people showing up helped convince management to give in to their demands and end the strike. We were trying to get the place shut down, but instead we got them to reopen it earlier than they otherwise would have. So, yeah.
What is your most controversial or unpopular opinion?
Owning pets is wrong and should be illegal. If your dog or cat isn't free to come and go as they please, they're not your pet, they're your prisoner.
No.
What is your biggest regret?
Working normal jobs and living a normal life as long as I did. I was always miserable when I was working. Even when I was off the clock, I was miserable. So, I got out of the rat race a few years ago, and I've never been happier.
What is the dumbest thing you ever did?
We heard they were going to cut down a huge area of forest, so about 20 of us went out there the night before to protest. We chained ourselves to trees so they'd have to delay their logging until they could get rid of us. Only we were in the wrong place. They were logging about a half a mile away, so no one knew we were there for almost a week. By the time someone found us, we were out of food and water, and we thought we were gonna die. The guy who found us went to ask the loggers for help, and they had to cut down the trees we were chained to in order to free us. All we accomplished was getting an extra 20 trees cut down and almost dying in the process.
What would you do with the money?
I would hire a private investigator to help me find my daughter Mallory.
From Vegas
We
Tales,
got
her daughter.
separated on a fishing
This is
trip
the
quite
sequel.
a few years ago now, and
I did
all
this
my
ending
time and
already.
resources finding
I chose
going
her
from
as the
city to
winner, and
city.
then she got
She's always
reunited with her
moved on.
daughter, but I guess the company was
Yeah, a private
too cheap to
investigator
let the
just
actress
life-changing.
reprise the role from the first Vegas Tales. So they just did like a
What
dialogue
is your most
that she
embarrassing
reunited with her daughter.
Oh gosh, there's
So now the trophy that I'm getting here is I'm going to eliminate her, and that will be a trophy.
you know those people on trains that go around checking everyone's tickets that they've got the right tickets. Well, it was my high school reunion, and I pretended that I was one of those people, that was my job, so that everyone would think I was really successful. But then it turned out in the group there was somebody who was a real ticket checker, and they told everyone that I wasn't. They didn't, like, I didn't have that job. They knew I didn't, like, they never saw me at work. It was so embarrassing. You really dropped me in it.
This game's going to get dropped in 3 minutes.
What is your most controversial or unpopular?
Playing this video game.
Most people think you need milk to eat cereal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The writers are just
It's
brilliant.
so extortionate.
Fucking
The prices
brilliant
of
with this
milk
game.
nowadays, I mean,
Shit,
no
you
way.
must have really
I just
thought
use
this shit
water,
out.
and it's delicious.
Wow.
I love my cereal with water when I
Jesus
can
Christ.
find cereal.
Wow.
What's your biggest regret?
Harry Kim, man. You must love your new job. Jesus.
Wow, that's easy. That would
Is
be
everybody from
if
Star
someone
Trek
had
Voyager
built
going to
a
appear on
plane
these games?
20
These
years ago.
sequels?
They,
Just curious.
obviously, I couldn't afford a boat. So we borrowed 2 floating pool chairs and off we went out into the
Is she?
ocean. It was a beautiful day. Unfortunately, I got caught in an undercurrent and I was swept off to a desert island.
This is
I
the
saw she made it
sequel
back to shore.
to Vegas Tales. This is
It
the
took me
truth.
so long to get off the desert island that by the time I got home, she'd moved on, and I've not been able to find her since.
Wow.
What is the dumbest thing you ever did?
Oh, well, that was sleeping in a dumpster. I mean, it seems like a good idea, right? You know, there's a lid on them, keeps you dry when it's wet. Unfortunately, I fell asleep and the garbage truck came by And I woke up to find myself being tumbled into the garbage truck and being compacted in beside everything else. It took me 3 days to free myself from the block I was in the landfill.
Okay.
That's the end of this round.
All right, Harry
Soon
Kim.
Find out who will be going home after this.
She's going home because that's a trophy I don't have.
Today's episode is brought to you by Rebecca Cartwright. Have you been injured in an automobile accident or hurt on the job? Has your case already been settled and you've been awarded a large sum of money? Call Rebecca Cartwright, 555-1258. Rebecca is 25, single, and looking for a long-lasting relationship. Must love dogs.
Jesus.
Now it's time for the audience to vote. Please enter the selection of the contestant you think should be going home. The votes are in. The audience has voted to send home Claire. Oh, I am so sorry, Claire.
Oh, that's okay. Thanks so much for having me. It's just been so exciting to be here, and I've never won anything, so I didn't expect to win today anyway, but I'm just glad I could take part.
Okay, let's get started with round
Where's the
2.
trophy?
Audience, choose your first question.
Oh, don't even tell me you gotta fucking go through the whole fucking thing to show one trophy. Get the fuck out of here.
What is your most embarrassing guilty pleasure?
Prima Cinema. It's this service where you can watch a new movie at home the day it's released in theaters. I love watching movies. And I have a home theater, so why wouldn't I use it?
Bro, like, are you, like, not pay attention to any of the videos that I do?
What is the
Or,
worst
like,
way you portray
any of the
yourself?
posts that I say? Do you not at all?
I
Not
sorta
once?
stole someone's boyfriend
Not watched?
once.
Not one video?
Well,
Not one
it
Twitter
wasn't
post?
her
Nothing?
boyfriend.
Not even a little bit?
My friend Brooke had a
Yeah?
really big crush on this musician, and I told her
Not
to
even one
DM
video
him,
you
but
watched?
She was too nervous
Not
to,
one?
so I DM'd him for her. He wasn't interested in her, so he ended up asking me out, and we dated for a bit.
Alright, I'm done with this game.
I can tell it.
So, I'll
made
be
my
back
friend a
with
little
something more
uncomfortable,
exciting.
So
This is
that was
terrible.
one of the reasons
Take
why I
care, bye
broke
for
up
now.
with him.